Hello, I just want to welcome everyone to my channel. I want to give you an introduction of the channel. If you read in the description, the channel is in honor of Malaysia Booker, which was my transgender daughter. The foundation was created in her honor. She was a black trans woman who was attacked first and then murdered a week later after the attack for simply being who she was. Malaysia lived out loud. She's missed by so many people that love her. We miss her dearly. And like I say, I just want to introduce everybody to the channel, let them know that it's in honor of her. It's the Malaysia Booker Foundation. And we started this nonprofit organization 2 years ago. I feel like I didn't want Malaysia's death to be in vain. And it was so much overwhelming support when she passed from people all over the world. I want everyone to know that I appreciate the condolences, the love, the messages. Like it's 2 years later, almost three, and people still inbox me, message me, send me letters of how Malaysia touched them. Malaysia had this thing that she had called Story Time, where she would go live and just share different experiences that she dealt with in her life. And that's like how a lot of people became to know Malaysia. She was worldwide and she considered herself a comedian, and Malaysia was funny, but she shared a lot of her intimate moments with people all over the world. If you go to her Facebook page, she does have two pages. She have her Malaysia Booker page, and then she has another page under her birth name, which was Pierre Booker. And you could go and see a lot of videos or just scroll through her page and just see the type of person that Malaysia was and a personality that she had. And like I said, I just want to thank everybody who has supported me in this journey of starting this foundation and just keeping me uplifted. A lot of people reach out even on the website and send me messages that really touches my heart, and it inspires me to keep going, because sometimes I don't even feel like being bothered because I be like missing my baby so much, or it might bring back some painful memories. But when you send me those uplift messages, it lets me know, like I said, that her death wasn't in vain. It lets me know that I'm going in a direction. A lot of people inbox me and ask me different questions. So I felt like I need to dedicate this channel to other parents that may have transgender children. And it's not just for parents, it's for any family member. You could be an aunt, you could be an uncle, you could be a sister, you could be a brother, you could be just a friend. Anyone that supports and love their transgender loved ones, friends, or whatever. It's just for anyone who's supportive of transgender people. I don't mind sharing my journey. I feel like it's necessary. A lot of people don't like to talk about. It's so personal. It's personal for me. Unfortunately, Malaysia's murder and her assault, it made it so worldwide and public. I'm not the type of person to even go live and do videos and stuff. Malaysia, that was something she did and she loved. But like I say, it's in honor of her memory. And I just feel like I am like it's her legacy. It's like she passed me the baton to keep it going. Malaysia loved her community. And I just feel like it should be something done, because like I say, it was so much outpour of support and condolences, and just so many people loved and missed. They love her and miss her. And I just feel like her presence is still upon this earth, because she just lived. She was like a big ball of fire, and we can't let that fire die down. And although she died tragically, Malaysia lived her life to the fullest. It was a short life, but she lived it. And I don't want people going around here sad. And, a lot of people read the story or see the assault and they just feel like, oh my God, it was a very brutal attack. But I don't want people to remember that just, I don't want them just to be focused on that. I know that is one of the reasons that we come to love and know who Malaysia is, but Malaysia was so much more than that assault and so much more than her murder. And so that's what I'm here for, to just kind of tell people the type of person Malaysia was. But like I said, you could go to any one of her Facebook pages. She got a lot of videos up, and you could just kind of see, who she was, how she lived, and what she did. So, like I say, I started this foundation 2 years ago in the honor of her. And we have a program that's called Transparency Program, and it's for parents. I'm not the expert. I'm just a mother who happens to lose her child because how she chose to live her life. And before all those things happened, she was my child. No one knew who she was. She was just my child at the moment, Pierre to me. And you will hear me refer to Malaysia as Pierre, which is her birth name, because as our journey started with Pierre. It didn't start off with Malaysia. So if you got a problem with that, then I don't know what to tell you. I just get a lot of slack when I refer to Malaysia as Pierre as her birth name. Some people feel like it's disrespectful, but I can't tell her story, the authenticity anyway, because I'm going to be very authentic about it. So it's no disrespect. It's just you have to talk about Pierre to get you to Malaysia. I feel like I need to say that. I'm going to be who I am. I'm not going to be, this is not scripted. This is just going off of my head and my experiences. So I might blunder or say some things because, like I say, it's not scripted. I'm actually live and I'm just going with the flow. But about the foundation, like I say, it's I started it to kind of inspire other parents on how they can support their trans children. I just feel like that's like missing. That's a big part of it. A lot of people focus just on the transgender individual, but it doesn't just affect them. Like, it affects the whole family. I have two other daughters, Lala and Shay, which was Malaysia's only two sisters. It's the only two sisters that she have. And they I know it was a transition for them, and they'll have a segment where they'll come on here and they'll talk to y'all about their experiences and who Malaysia is to them and how they felt, which is another point I want to get across, because I know at Malaysia's funeral, I spoke, and my daughter Lala spoke. You can find it online. And she made a comment one time that really touched my heart. She was just like, no matter how people feel about Malaysia was a beautiful trans woman that didn't deserve to die, and she was loved. And to hear my baby speak from her heart, because her Lala and Malaysia was real, real close, and her death has affected my child in more ways than y'all would ever know. Hopefully, y'all won't have to have that same experience. And those who have lost their transgender children and they have siblings, like I say, we could connect to try to kind of help each other through it. Because, like I say, I know that was a very difficult time for my baby, and it was just so much. It was a lot of emotions, like a lot of backlash, a lot of negativity. It was just a lot of stuff going on with the internet lies, a lot of stuff that was said, and it affected my baby. So as I'm trying to be strong in dealing with the loss of Malaysia, I still had to be a parent and a mother to my kids that's living, because, like I say, this story, it just picked up and it just blew up fast. And like I say, Malaysia's gone, and so here we is left to deal with the pieces and the aftermath. And it has been a journey. It has been a transition. And like I say, just seeing the hurt and hearing my baby say that, it just made me look like, I know how I feel and it's a lot of things that I went through. So as a child, I mean, Lala is 20, but I'm just saying she's still my child. And that's my baby. And she has a lot of hurt and emotions behind it. And then, the internet is so, people on the internet are so cruel. They don't care what they say. I'm a type of person, if you speak facts, it is what it is. The truth is the truth. But people, the internet is just so ugly. And it's like we couldn't even grieve completely because it was just so many lies and bullcrap behind not the murder, but most so of the assault. But like everybody want to have a reason why it happened. It doesn't matter. No one deserves to be beat the way that Malaysia was beaten, and over the reasons it didn't make sense. But I'm not gonna focus on that. I'm just kind of here giving you a backlash of what this channel represents and what it's about. It is for transgender parents, family members, loved ones, friends, or whatever. If you're not into the transgender thing, that's fine. This channel ain't for you, so we won't be doing no trolling because I will block gang gonna be I'm not gonna go back and forth with anybody. This is open to discuss and share different ideas and experiences, but we're not doing no trolling. I'm not putting up with it at all. I'm just here. I'm not an expert. I'm just here to kind of give some feedback on some things that we went through, some good things, some bad things. I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I feel like it'll help somebody, even if it's just one parent. But a lot of people have been reaching out to me with different questions and things like that. I be busy with a lot of stuff. So I say, you know what, I'm going to dedicate once a week. It just depends on how it goes. We're just going over different topics, different things on the transitioning period with me and Malaysia, some of the things we experiences or some of the questions. Maybe I can't answer it, and if someone's watching who knows or been through it, maybe they could add some things to it, and we just go from there. So I just want to thank everybody for taking the time to subscribe to my channel, share the channel, invite people that you know that has transgender children, or like I say, friends, family members, or whatever the case may be. It's open for anyone, but it's gonna be business. We don't have time for the trolling. I'm gonna keep saying that because the internet is tough, and I can't defeat them, and I'm not trying to. I'm just simply here to honor my child and help other parents through some of the things that we experience by having transgender children. Malaysia, it's kind of like a bittersweet moment because Malaysia was just like a big ball of fire. It's like her presence, she's gone, but her presence is so strong still here. Malaysia love to tell jokes. I just want people to know who she was. I mean, other people can view her how they want to, but I'm gonna tell you what how I view my child and just who she was. Like the truth. Like Malaysia was a handful. She could be. She was a mess. The girl was like something else. She was really, really funny. Like I say, she had this thing that was called Story Time, where Malaysia went live, and that's how a lot of people came to know Malaysia, from her lives that she called Story Time. She would go live and just tell everybody some of her experiences with some things she went through. Personally, just like she had all type of topics. She didn't discriminate. That girl didn't care. She popped her stuff. Malaysia was just, like I say, she was Malaysia. She didn't hide anything. She just loved to keep people entertained. She loved her community, and like her fan base, it was just like huge. Like Malaysia was known like all over the world, and then her death made her even more popular than the assault. So things like that. But Malaysia had been popping before that, so that's how a lot of people know her. And I just want to thank all the people who have inboxed me the condolences. Some people I probably haven't responded to. I try my best to respond to everybody, but it's an overwhelming it's so many people send me messages. So I try my best to get to everybody personally, because I know I have reached out to different people, and you'd be like, dang, my message, they didn't respond. So I get it. So that's kind of a pet peeve of mine. I try to respond to everybody. But if I have missed you, don't hesitate to reach out and email me at info@MalaysiaBookerFoundation.org. And you can send us a message there. Go on to the Malaysia Booker Foundation website. You can send a message through there. It has contact information on there. Or if it's a subject or something that you may want to discuss or have questions about, if I can't answer it, I promise you I will have someone here that will be able to answer your question. Once again, I'm not an expert. I'm just a mother who had a transgender child that I loved, and it was an experience. And due to, like I said, what happened to her, I want to share that and be able to help other parents, because, like I say, I wish it was things and people out there that could help me with a lot of things that I didn't know. The foundation, we help not just the family members, but also transgender individuals. You go on the website, it's different things. We help with housing, drug abuse, sex work. Like we offer different type of services. Just reach out if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, and I try to help you or someone in the staff get back to you and do help you guys with anything that you may need. And once again, it's just an introduction video. I was just trying to give you guys a little background of the foundation, how it was started, why it was started, kind of just give you guys up to date about how Malaysia was and who she was. Like I said, we'll talk about different topics that I feel that would help, and then some of the ones that were introduced to me by email, mail, or just different things like that. So, like I say, once again, this channel is for other transgender individuals. If you're not into that, well, don't be here. We're not gonna have to go back and forth. It's just gonna be to inspire, to educate, and to share and love one another and support one another. That's what we're gonna do here. I am MS.SHUNTAE. That's what Malaysia called me so many things. She called me Diva, but mostly when she became who she was, she would always say MS.SHUNTAE. So I decided, MS.SHUNTAE Chronicles 101. That's what I called it, because this is our story. I look forward to entertaining people, educating people, and just trying to be a light in the community and try to kind of pick up. I don't want Malay, like I said, I kind of started the foundation because I didn't want Malaysia's murder to be in vain. I didn't want the assault to be in vain. Like what happened to her, I don't want it to happen to anybody else. Unfortunately, with the numbers, it's still happening. Our trans girls are still being murdered, assaulted, just different things are happening to them because of sick individuals or whatever. So once again, I don't want my baby death to be in vain. Her story went viral and went worldwide. So I feel like she passed the baton to me to keep her memory and her legacy alive. And, we're going to try to prevent other girls from making some of the mistakes that she made. And we want to keep our babies safe. I don't care how old your babies is. From 5 to 75, they'll always be our babies. So, hey, reach out to me. I learned how to do all this, navigating through this stuff. I'm new to this, and I just want to share our story. So be patient, but I promise you, I will get back to you guys. Just reach out, and then, like I say, this program is called the Transparenting Program. I know that's kind of a tongue twister, but that's what I named it because I feel like being a parent of a transgender individual is you have to be very transparent. It's just a lot of things. Like I say, it's going to be interesting. Hopefully, you guys like it, you know, you give me feedback. I'm open to constructive criticism, no disrespectful things, just criticism. But like I say, we're gonna sit up here and try to help each other and support each other. But that's basically what I wanted you guys to know. This is just an introductory video of what this channel is about, why was it started, and who I am. Then next video, we'll get into some of the topics and get some of you guys' feedback. Hopefully y'all enjoy it. I will be going live, I'm gonna say twice a week. You can subscribe to this channel and I'll give you the dates and the time. I basically probably go live and then just upload the videos, and then as people subscribe, they can comment or send messages or some of the things they want to do. Once again, at info@MalaysiaBookerFoundation.org. I am MS.SHUNTAE, and I look forward to having this experience with you guys. Thank you.